Hi, my name is Mahul. I'll be making a bechamel sauce. Before we start any sauce, we need to ensure all our mise en place is ready. So what that means is having everything in place. I'm going to start off with the ingredients. I'm going to need 500 milliliters of milk, 40 grams of butter, 40 grams of flour, and an onion culute. An onion culute is basically an onion that's been studded with a clove and a bay leaf, like so. This is to infuse flavour into the milk. Trained chef will not need to weigh out the ingredients. They'll be able to judge by eye if they've got the ingredients in correct ratio. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using full fat milk, but you can use semi-skimmed milk for obvious health reasons. It reduces the fat in your diet, which is good to reduce the risk of any cardiovascular disease and diabetes. So for the purpose of this recipe, I'm going to be using unsalted butter. The reason being is it's healthier, obviously because it's got a lower salt content, which does not affect your blood pressure as drastically as salted butter. Also, we're going to be seasoning it, the sauce, after, so there won't be no need for the salted butter. But on the downside, it is slightly. Okay, so the equipment you'll need to make the bechamel sauce are 2 thick-bottomed saucepans. The reason why we use thick-bottomed saucepans is it reduces the risk of the sauce sticking to the bottom of the pan and burning. We're using a wooden spoon, not a whisk, to stir the sauce. You can use a whisk if you're using a stainless steel saucepan. If you're using an aluminium saucepan, you should not use a whisk. The reason being is we'll pick up the aluminium from the pan into a grey sauce, as well as having a metallic taste in your mouth once the sauce is finished. So one saucepan you'll use to make the sauce, the other you'll use to heat up the milk. You'll also need a small ladle. This aids to control the consistency of the sauce when pouring the milk into the roux, which I'll explain later. And finally, you'll need a chinois. Best way to remember this utensil being a chinois is the French or the Chinese the chinoise. And if you turn this utensil upside down, it looks like a Chinaman's hat. The best way, a chinois, Chinaman's hat. So at this stage, I've added the onion culute to the milk. As you can see, around the saucepan you can see bubbles have formed. So this is our scalding point. So at this stage, I'm going to be taking the saucepan off the heat to allow the milk to cool. The reason why I've allowed the milk to cool is you should never add a hot liquid to a hot roux. Reason being is we may end up finishing with a lumpy sauce. And also from a health and safety point of view, adding hot liquid to a hot roux creates steam and it can boil and can potentially burn you. So we're at the stage of making the roux. I'm going to add the butter to my pan. I'm going to allow it to foam up. Be careful at this stage that you've got control of the heat so the butter does not burn. So you can see butter is melting. It's reaching that foam stage. So now at this point, butter is melting, you can see the foam. Be careful not to let the butter go too brown, it's all burnt. And now you add your flour all at once. Okay, so taking off the heat. The reason why I took it off the heat was the pan was getting too hot. Again, be careful and be confident enough to control the heat. This can be through reducing the temperature or taking the saucepan off the heat. Okay, so we're going to be cooking this out for 3 to 4 minutes. This reduces the chances of having that raw, doughy, floury taste in your mouth when you finish sauce. So the roux is ready. If I cooked the roux out slightly longer, it would be like a damp sand consistency, which would be appropriate for velouté, and I can still carry on cooking it out. And when I cook it out furthermore, that roux will be appropriate for an espagnole sauce or a gravy. However, today I'll be making a bechamel. At the stage where I can start introducing the cool milk to the hot roux. When introducing milk to the roux, initially we need to add it gradually. If you add it too quick, we'll end up with a lumpy sauce. So, you should be able to hear a slight sizzle. Stir in the milk to the roux. Incorporate the milk completely before adding another ladle. Okay. So at this stage you can see, okay, it's all formed together. So now it'll be ready for another ladle. Each time you add the milk, ensure the mixture bubbles. This allows all the milk to be incorporated. Again, we're at that stage where we form the dough and we can now add another ladle. After a while, you've added a few more ladles, you can start to add more milk. Initially you can't do this, because you'll end up with a lumpy sauce. So, 2 quality points to look out for is, one, a shiny sauce. The light reflects off it, it shows the starch has been cooked out. If it was a dull sauce, this means the starch has not been cooked out. Another quality point is, coats the back of the spoon and it's of a single cream consistency. Okay, so if the sauce is not going to be used immediately, you can put it in a bain-marie, water bath. The important point to a water bath is that the water is warm. We'll be placing it there, but we also need to prevent any skin from forming. I'll show you how to do that by making a cartouche. So at this point I'm going to show you how to make a cartouche. This will stop the skin forming and prevent creating lumps in the sauce. What you need is a piece of grease paper, fold it in half, so it looks like a triangle. Keep your thumb in the same position at all times. And all you have to do is fold the piece of paper onto itself. Form a crease. Okay, so at this stage, you need to measure how big your pot is. So, put the point of the cartouche in the middle of the saucepan, and then place your thumb on the edge of the saucepan. And at this point, you will rip the cartouche, and what you'll be left with circle. So, to put this on top of your sauce, you need to grease it. This will stop cartouche from sticking to your sauce. And there's 2 other ways to stop creating a skin in your bechamel is putting a thin layer of butter or milk on top of your sauce. You won't get a skin and a lump-free sauce. So that's how you make bechamel sauce. From a bechamel sauce, you make many other sauces. By adding cheese and mustard, you can make a mornay, which is the cheese sauce. You can add just some mustard to make a mustard sauce, and you can add some parsley to make a parsley sauce. When you're making a parsley sauce, chop up the parsley, place it in muslin, squeeze parsley. This will release more chlorophyll when you add the parsley.